Johnny and Lige, congratulations on the film. I just got a chance to watch it.
Thank you.
Eric.
Johnny, let's start with you. This is obviously a tough character to play. Talk a little bit about how you got into the headspace of your character Morris and all that he's dealing with.
Well, you know, I, my dad was an alcoholic. A lot of my friends are in recovery. Um, there's been many times in my life where I distracted with this or that. So, it was a lifetime of preparation for this role.
Lige, with your directing Johnny and some of these great scenes that he's in, talk a little bit about was there a particular scene that was, the most moving for you to direct him in?
There's a couple scenes that that were really, impactful or effective, or however you want to say. I'm not the best choice of adjectives here, but there's the scene, when they're in the circle upstairs in the attic of the house that he talks about, the frag meeting, fear, resentment, acceptance, gratitude. Uh, that was really, really powerful. It goes into like a rise of, ups and downs, peaks and valleys of everybody, sharing different things about their lives and where they're at in their recovery and the game they just played and all that. And, both that scene and the one at the beginning when he's like, I'm not sure if I'm an alcoholic, he's in that meeting at the horseshoe table. It's just like, those were very personal scenes for myself. I drew on a lot of my experience for those and the way that I don't want to say performed, because I think, he was just so powerful in those, and it really affects me when I watch them, and emotionally too still. So yeah, I was really, and a lot of people have watched this movie at this point and they're always like, it's a very common theme. Man, you really made it feel like what it feels like, and that's all Johnny.
Mhm.
Well, that's the writing.
Well, I think it works in all sorts of ways. The rest of the people around him and the way that those meetings feel, and it just it's the most. I don't want to say this because we made it, but it's the most accurate depiction of what that's like that I've seen. So I don't know if
Yeah.
that's hockey or not, but I think it holds up.
Yeah, Johnny, talk for you. Was there a scene that was, spoke to you the most, that felt the most true that you recall from the shoot?
Um, my oldest daughter worked on the movie, and whenever I had lines with my movie daughter, my real daughter would read the lines, and it just would break me every time because I was divorced from her mom and around the same age as the little girl in the movie. So it was a lot to try and get through those scenes, you know.
Yeah, there's a moment in the film that really got me when you're talking about your characters talking about driving drunk with your daughter in the car. It just the weight of that was just really powerful to me.
Mhm.
What for both of you, what's the message that you hope that the audience takes away from the film?
Um, well, I mean, Lige, why don't you want to take this, Lige?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's really simple, and it's that getting sober doesn't have to suck. It's like that whole idea for me that it kept me out for so long was the what I thought my life was over when I got sober, like all the fun, all the, friend, like I didn't know how to do anything without alcohol. And then the fact I get rid of alcohol, I don't know how to do anything in my life. So that was terrifying. But it's not. I have way more fun today than I ever had before. I laugh more than I ever laughed before. I have more community and friends and family and connection than I ever had before. So it's quite the opposite. And that's just what I was hoping to give a taste of, that like for anybody else that's sitting out there going, "Look, fuck, man, I can't get sober. Is my life's over?" It's so not. It's the opposite. And we just want to show a good time around something that's so serious.
Yeah. Johnny?
You know, a lot of the performers and people on the crew are in recovery, and my character was fighting to get his life back, and they did, and they're persevering. So it's possible. Takes a hell of a lot of work, but something great's on the other side. And like Lai said, it doesn't. I know people get frightened what that's like, but it's much better on the other side. You got this giant boot off your chest. You don't have to like expend so many hours and days and months on booze or women or drugs, or like you have all this free time. You know, you can do anything. So
That's a great note to end on. Johnny and Lige, thank you so much for taking
Thank
time
you.
to talk to us.
Thanks, Derek.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.